Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is round number 4 now of the VFL Tier 1 Championship Season 3. In case of you guys wanted to know what happened to round 3 in Monaco, I did turn up, I did try to race, but I was ill with COVID at the time, so I thought I can't do this. Well, that's basically a cover up for rage quitting pretty much. So yeah, wasn't a good race. So we're still struggling, we're still looking to rectify our problems, and hopefully going to do so in this race here. I'm currently away at the moment, so I've been using the pad, which I've only had about a couple of hours of practice, not even a couple of hours of practice on, before coming into this race. So my expectations were quite low. But actually from qualifying in it conditions, we managed to qualify 16th. I think it was 16th. So I was, well, 16th. So I was quite happy with that actually. I thought that's a pretty good result. Let's see what we can do in the race. You never know. You never know. So starting on the hards, we've got to go hards and then we're going to go mediums, and that's going to be the strategy that I wanted to play today. 5 red lights. And away we go, and actually on the pad we get a pretty decent start. For my standards, it's a pretty decent start. We're hurtling down into turn 1. There's a bit of contact between Tristan and Oda. I think we just tapped the back of him there. Poppy's round in the McLaren, and everything is just extremely congested around the first couple of corners. And right now I was a little bit worried. I haven't really done much wheel-to-wheel racing with the pad at all, but just trying to survive through those first few corners was my priority, and we've actually managed to maintain our position, which is pretty good actually, and I'm very happy with that. Still very tight. We've got 2 very fast Ferraris behind us, looking to find a way past, and this is where things go a little bit south. As you can see there, NZE just gets on the curb, loses it, I guess, comes into us. It wasn't his fault, and it was just one of those incidents that just couldn't really be avoided in the first lap, so that has resulted in wing damage. We hit his teammate Ola, we didn't get any damage, but this time we have. So yeah, it was going so well, and now it's all fighting once again. Tom Taylor there had a spin, I guess, or made some contact with someone. We almost collect the back of him, but we just about miss it, and right now we're just trying to get to our pit window without pitting. I don't want to make another stop unless there is a safety car, of course. So here comes Tom Taylor again, which I'm assuming he has an undamaged car down the inside. Not pretty much point trying to battle. We'll give it a little go, see if we can find a move, but going up the inside there is just not going to be worth it. You're not going to have DRS, and well, I'll probably crash into him with a lack of downforce as well. But now on lap 4, we're struggling to go by. We have some luck. We have a safety car. This is exactly what we needed. So perfect time, bit early, come into the pits, go onto the mediums, change that front wing, and I think there have been another couple of cars who actually pitted as well, which promoted us up a couple of places earlier. And we're actually going to come out of the pits in 17th, because here comes Connor just passing us now. So we're in 17th, so it's not too bad considering the position we was in until we spin it out of the pit exit. But it's alright, it's all good. We haven't lost any places from it, and we just pick it up and we just keep going and just try to catch that safety car queue. As we've done so here, a little bit slow on the restart, just coming around the final corner, getting very scruffy, almost losing it, almost getting passed by MOC, but not quite. Right behind Connor Kidd now on lap 7, and there's the Red Bull Sky who's gone round and actually been collected by his teammate MOC. So an absolute disaster there for Red Bull. Just one of those situations again where nothing can happen. We've already seen that happen twice now in this race, the first time obviously me included. And there goes Tom Taylor again. Not sure what happened there, but look how tightly congested that is. Almost running to the back of NZE for a second time this race, and it just seems to be hitting the back of Hasses. Seems to be something I like to do a lot in this race. We are on the ERS, and we're going to try to go for a move, possibly down the inside of the Haas driver. We make a little bit of contact with the front wheels, just using the ERS on the exit, just trying to get ahead of him. This very tricky corner to overtake. It's very easy to make contact and spin around, what we've always seen a few times that we've managed just to get in front of him, and up into P14 now. ERS here is Connor and Oda, who are having, well, they're going to have a great little battle here. We're just hoping that they're going to trip up over each other, leave a bit of a gap and just let us go down the inside. But actually, they made a little bit of contact there. But this was a pretty fair, clean battle from both of them. It was quite enjoyable to watch, which is why I included it. They're still side by side for a good few corners, and coming up into turn one. Seems to be a lot of side-by-side action through this corner today, actually, which was really good to see. I was just hoping that maybe they'd go a little bit wide and they'd open up a gap on the inside, but it just doesn't quite happen. Not at the moment, anyway. So we're on the ERS now. We're going to try to make a move on Oda if we can. So with a bit of space on the outside, possibly try to go around the outside, get a bit of a good exit, but I don't think he's expecting us to be there, and we almost make contact, but luckily it is avoided. On lap 10, I don't know what's happened here, but Robert VDS and Steph seems to have been in a collision together, maybe someone else involved, and that's another couple of positions for us up into 11th. So things are starting to turn around now after what happened earlier on. Now we've got a 3 wide battle with 2 alphas, Connor, Mirko and Poppy, all 3 wide going into the first corner, which is insane. I don't know how there wasn't any contact made. Those 3 just very, very close, and we want to get involved because we want to pull away from Robert VDS. And this is where things get a little bit interesting. Keep an eye on Poppy. He gets on the curb, goes a little bit wide, we get in front, and I just turn in maybe a little bit too early, and we did make contact. Poppy, if you're watching this, I'm deeply sorry about that. I thought there was enough room. Obviously I might have turned in too early, and if that's the case, I do heavily apologise for that. But anyway, we've got the alphas now going for a great little battle. Connor going up the inside, then he goes a little bit wide, Mirko passes him back, and right now I just want to get past them both because Robert VDS is behind me, and we all know how fast he is, and I just wanted to get past. So look at these 2 alphas, they leave a big gap on the inside, and I thought, screw it, I'm going to go for it. Let's go 3 wide up in turn 2 or 3, I don't even know which turn this is. And we're still, I think we're still 3 by 3 coming out the exit of the corner as well. We've managed to get Connor, but Mirko is still in front. So using the ERS, we're going to try getting Mirko now. We need to get past because we need that gap. Trying to go around the outside of the hairpin, and it's just not going to be possible quite yet in the ERS on the exit. But I'm guessing he's also on the ERS. We're side by side, but very easily could make contact there, or just running up on that curb. You just don't want to do that, so I decided to back out, use the DRS on the back straight. Just gives me a bit of a boost, just pulls me away from Robert a little bit, but he's going to be right behind us by the looks of it now. So yeah, but up into P7, this is looking very, very good. And just as Robert is about to overtake us, virtual safety car, perfect time to pit again, a couple of laps before the pit window on some new fresh mediums, straight out the pits, and after everyone's pit and done their thing, we've come out in P10. Which is great. It's the highest we've probably run all season so far. On lap 18 is our teammate Lemkis. I'm not sure what's happened to him, but I do feel bad. He's been so quick. He qualified 3rd, and he was leading a lot of the early stages in the race. So just keep your head up and keep pushing because you are quick, man. And yeah, I'm so sorry to see that. I was really hoping you were gonna win this race, or at least get a good result for the team. Anyway, here comes Tristan. Tristan has pit. He is on some fresh, soft tyres. Again, not really our battle. I was hoping he was just going to pass me quite easily, but he just kind of puts me offline a little bit there. Because we're just wanting to catch Luke up in the McLaren ahead, which is not going to be able to do that. And on lap 28, with a 6-second time penalty anyways, 3 more seconds than Dark Inferno, he passes us round the outside, but I wanted to try to defend the position just in case I could get some penalties removed, but it's just not going to be possible. He gets us round the outside, and he's just quicker to the line and finishes just ahead of us. But it is a P10 finish, so I can safely say after all the struggle we've had for the first few rounds, that was a really good result. I really enjoyed racing today. It's the most I've enjoyed racing in quite a while. And yeah, just good result. Good result. And yeah, I feel like I'm getting my mojo back now. So hopefully that's going to continue. When we return to the wheel, maybe I'm better on a pad, we'll find out, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and make sure you come back for the next episode for VFL round number 5.